And it's aggressive because I'm going to be pushing the leading edge into the soft tissue. And I can't achieve that with my hands like that. You need to get something on top of the cup. So it's not, for me, it's index finger up there. I'll do it and then I'll move my hands. So it's really slow and using my weight. It's like a real myofascial release speed. So all I'm doing is pushing down like that, using that leading edge, finger on top. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. So if you get to the point with your partner that they're able to handle this, which is the most aggressive, when you're doing hamstrings, you might find through the hamstring grip that you might get some really good gristly adhesions breaking through the area. So then I don't need to move position. I can literally, you can see that we're getting quite red, but still no marks. So I'm pulling back the other way, so it's that way, yeah? And again, I'm pushing that leading edge into the soft tissue. Now rather than doing it all the way up and all the way down like the erectors, if you had a particular spot, then you can certainly just get creative and start working it like that. And that includes scarring, backwards and forwards.
Sorry, on the backwards you don't...
Just letting it go, yeah. So backwards and forwards. Okay, good. Next.
Fanning.
Okay, so fanning practice on QLs. Opposite side. And again, we're doing fascial stretch off the sacrum after this afternoon. So don't pull pants down and start coming through here with product because you need that still dry for this afternoon. So fanning just basically means cross fibre. But the important thing is, fanning is super important because it's normally the one that's, we're talking about aggressive nature of the techniques. Fanning is normally like the middle of the road. So if you've got a new client in a particular area, IT band is a typical example, then after doing your parking or we'll get to flash cupping to desensitize, your step would be then to go to a fanning technique. So cross fibre is generally less sensitive to the person than a long stroke or tilt. So tomorrow we'll be doing lower leg, so gastrocs, and it'd be fanning to start with, just to gauge with the new person. Okay, that's too much. I'm going to drop back to flash cupping, for instance, which we haven't done yet. Or if it's okay, then I might try a long stroke. So again, it's combining those different strokes into different areas. So when you're getting really efficient with your cupping technique, you'll know whether to drop back, pick it up, or you're in the right space as far as the actual technique. So rather than that, and again, which can be quite bitey for someone, I want you to grab on and really make connection with the person. And I'm using my legs here. So posture's good for me. Is that all right? Mm-hmm. This can be quite tender for some people. So slow, hands on. Good? Yep. I should take you to each class. You can just be my demonstrator. That's good. So it's that sort of emotion as opposed to that and speeding. That feels different?
Yeah.
$20 coming your way. So that is a very different type of technique as far as being able to feel it. Okay, so that's what you'll try. You'll try your fanning on both sides, both QLs. So this is the one that might take you a little bit of time to master. I'll use the same cup to demonstrate the fact that you can use a greasy cup for this and techniques